Oh, the Apple Tree Network, or what was formerly known as Algorado, is here. I still use Algorado, but I changed it. Anyways, I wanted to talk about another module for Dungeons and Dragons. This is one of my favorites. Another one that I just absolutely adore. Expedition to the Barrier Peaks. This is cool. This is one of the coolest modules I think there is. So you have a alien spacecraft that has landed, right? And it's part of an expedition, and you end up exploring this spaceship. It is one of the coolest games. I don't know if anybody played Gamma World. Gamma World was another role-playing game that was designed around the idea that you were in a post-apocalyptic setting after nuclear war, and all this mutations and stuff happen, blah blah blah. So this game kind of combines the idea of Gamma World with Dungeons and Dragons. So you actually have high technology in here, like essentially like a laser gun. And this is a very involved module. If you haven't played it, I'm just going to show you a little bit. I won't ruin it for anybody. But you open this up, and I mean, there is, again, you're inside an alien spaceship, right? So you have level 1, level 2. Let me see if I can adjust my stupid camera. There you go. Then, if you keep going here, you have level 3 and 4. So there's all this stuff to explore, and we'll keep going. We're not done yet. There's level 5 and 6. So this is a very there's a lot going on in this game. That's part of it. Here's the back cover. Those of you who care about this at all. Let me see. I'll see if I can. Sorry, guys. I'm a cheap YouTuber. I don't have fancy equipment. People have. The quality of your videos up. Well, then buy me a camera. I'm working a crappy job. I was a professor, and now I work at a job where I basically have lost about 40% of my income. So I really don't have time for, cameras. I bought one and I don't even like it. So I use my webcam. So anyways, that's the basically the cover, which is also the maps for the Dungeon Master for Expedition to the Barrier Peaks by Gary Gygax. So these are old school. This is from this copyright on this one is 1981. And those of you who know modules, I have more. There's plenty more to go, but this is really just a really cool piece. And so let's take a look here. Not only, you've got this big giant guide, big. I'm not gonna say the bad word, but it's big because there's a lot going on in this, And so you have the booklet that comes with the module, describing all the rooms, etc. Blah blah blah. Putting the backdrop, the backstory, so to speak. It's a spaceship, and this is compatible if you're into that kind of thing, like the World of Greyhawk and all that. That's something I don't own, never used it, but this is part of it. I think the other module I did recently, the Tomb of Horrors, is also part of the World of Greyhawk. But anyway, so it's the whole booklet here with here, and there's more illustrations, which I like too. Again, Dungeons and Dragons is a game of the imagination, but it's nice to have these types of visuals to put into people's heads. So for example, we have like this here. Very cool. I'm not going to go into any of what it is. It's an intellect devour. Be careful. But there's here's another illustration. Really cool. These are stuff. This is stuff I'm not. I did sell my, and I do regret it in a way, my Dungeon Master's Guide. But I need money right now, so I don't care. But anyways, so this is the booklet. This is your guide for the Dungeon Master, and then Another thing I really, really, really like about this module is that you have this. Check it out. Now, this is nothing but images. So I can show you something in, I'm the dungeon master, right? So I'm telling you about room such and such or whatever the hell it is, or the hallway or whatever. And here you have, and again, those of you who are into like sci-fi, again, this is a really cool module, man. I love this. Great module. Great module. Okay. Again, advanced level characters. This is not a, and again, this would be something you play after the Tomb of Horrors, right? Look at the level on this. This is 8 through 12, and then you have the Tomb of Horrors was, I think it was 10 to 14 or some crazy shit. Excuse me. Let's see. Anyway, I don't want to go into that right now. We're going to be looking at another module. Not now, but another time. Nobody cares about this stuff, so it's a weird niche, I suppose. So this is a beautiful. Now watch. Now I just showed you some black and whites. Oh, look at that color, baby. There's a whole section here in the middle of the extra, the pictorial, so to speak. Color. I mean, it is. Tell me that's not gorgeous, man. I played this game, I played this module when I was about, 12, 13 years old. This was a big deal, man. Another one. Look at that. Isn't that cool? And this is not a shorty either. Okay, if you care about that kind of thing. This is like 63 images to go with this module. So this is a really interactive, cool module, And I like the sci-fi element of it. And again, it's like Gamma World. And I'll review a Dragon magazine that I have also from way back in the day that talks about mixing realities. I think it's Dragon number 2 or 3, I can't remember. And it's a really cool article. I bought that when I was a kid too. I was like 12 or something. And it talks about the idea of melding different realities. So, for example, they give the example of, these German soldiers are on the Eastern Front. Somehow they end up in, what you and I, for D&D people, would consider the D&D reality. And there's, monsters. Hold on a second. I think it's, what are those guys? Ghouls or something? I can't remember. The ones that are green and you can only kill them like really with fire. That's what damages them the most. Anyways, so they run into this weird crap, on the Eastern Front, and so it's combining and how in the article explains like how would you for example, like what are the damage points for a 9mm or a submachine gun, or what are the damage points for a Panzerfaust against a troll or whatever. I think it was a troll actually, and I'll do a review on that too. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that. This is, if you ever find this anywhere, this is extraordinary. Okay, this is extraordinary. I've sold a couple D&D things on eBay. These are, again, things like this. I don't really want to sell this, I've had this for years, and I've played it. And actually, I played this, I think, in 2016 again. I played it when I was a kid, and then I played it again as an adult with my own son, who's playing piano in the background. I hope it doesn't violate copyright. But I recommend this highly. Beautiful work. And I'll talk next time I do another video. Again, my videos I'm pretty sure are suppressed by YouTube because I have videos of things that should be very popular, like MP40 machine gun dummies and shit like that, and yet I don't get any views. And something will have a bunch of views for a short time, and then it completely stops. So I'm pretty sure I'm being suppressed, and I really don't know why. But that's okay. I don't care. If anybody likes my videos, great. If you don't, great. Just like my books. I mean, I don't really do any of the things that I do necessarily to please anybody. I do them because it gives me some sort of satisfaction or feeling of, contributing something to the human race that may live on after I am long dead, etc. But anyway, I will do another video on another killer module, which I absolutely adore, and I used to use the main protagonist, so to speak, of that module as my avatar here on YouTube. So if you actually have been following me at all or care anything, and paid attention, you would probably know who I'm talking about. All right, Alvarado, or the Apple Tree Network, signing off. I hope everybody has a wonderful morning, wonderful day, wonderful evening, wonderful night, wonderful afternoon, whatever it is, wherever you are. I hope it's always for the best. Always. All right, Alvarado out. You all have a great one, whatever it may